Good morning. Time to rise and shine for Lark and Sunshine and a brand new episode of Edge of Eternity. Um, so apparently the quest I got last video that had to do with the that had to deal with the um, guy wanting the bones and antlers of that deer enemy. Turns out I already had enough of those when I talked to him. And he gave me a blueprint for a new staff. Now, I have come across one crafting table, but I don't remember where it was. Kind of want to say it was here. I haven't checked inside the city, but you know, let's check this area first. No, this is not what I wanted. So never mind. Because when I get to a crafting table, I'll find it. And so, in the wakes of what is known today as the Arcadian catastrophe, the consort, and with the assent of the council, has forbidden the use of crystal callus until further notice. Each household will have to relinquish all callus for the. But what are we gonna do? We can't operate harvesters and our catalysts. Just gonna make the volume a bit louder. Is this some kind of sick joke? Damn it! Damn Arcadians again. They're making it worse for everyone. Told you so. I told you so. Don't use those damn machines. Told you. Things are getting worse by the day. The same goes for Mom. So, how are we going to find your mentor? Yeah, so what was that note already? Find me in Haralsor. I'll be sporting a very well-groomed mustache. That's our only lead? Yep. This keeps getting better and better. This will work out fine. You'll see. Let's ask around if anyone's seen him. That could be anyone in this city. After what happened to Arcadia, the ciphers are next in line. You'll see. A nice looking town. Okay, it seems that there's a side quest here, but I'm not seeing it. Oh, there we go. What am I going to do with you? Whatever you do, be quick, because I'll be gone in 3 days, remember? Of course I remember, you oaf. Yeah, well, I'd appreciate you leaving me some space on the matter. Hey, you there, with the Templar. You're some kind of mercenary, aren't you? I bet you say that to everyone with a big sword on their back. How does winning 100 hairs sound to you? It would sound good to anyone, ma'am. Good. See that worthless pile of hair beside me? Mom, what did you intend to do? Oh, God, please, no. Turns out he didn't want to be drafted into the army. He actually volunteered. Like I said, Mom, I have a plan and it's fireproof. Yeah, right. You'll evade the big one on your first day. If your mom doesn't do something for you, that is. Didn't you listen? I said I had an airtight plan. You two will train my son so he'll come back alive from whatever hellhole they'll be sending him to. You'll take him with you for the next 3 days, teach him everything he needs to survive. 100 hairs. Deal? Train nugget for... You got that right. All those mean beings behind me ate their 5th tamer this month. They don't even bother to chew anymore. Oh God. If you tend to fight them, consider yourself warned.
Darkness before dawn.
Don't move a character placed on an nexus where another character is present. Okay, that's fine. And just like that, we're already a third of the way there to the 100. Also, I was really looking for a crafting table. Nuh-uh, sorry guys, it's a secret. Let's resume the training. The next ones are even more dangerous. Be prepared. Be prepared!
I will commend your soul to the gods.
Oh, it's the same thing. Or maybe not. No, 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 no. Wow, they don't even let him attack? Okay. Okay, after this little side mission, I should go find a crafting table. Having such power, it's probably too much of responsibility. Wow, they're actually referencing that. I knew doctors who quit their job for that reason. Couldn't handle their own burliness. I can totally relate, but I'm like from a different mold. I'm no quitter. Stop teasing him, Daryon. Right, let's keep at it. For the next, well, let's just say you have my sympathy. You're beginning to hold your own, Nugget. I can even do it in my sleep now. Let's keep him coming. No, Nate, I think you're ready. You're ready. Ready. Let's go back to your mother. Come back later and we'll set things up. By the way, my name's Nicholas. Say, why did you enlist? I'm sure you're still on time before your draft. It's my mom. See how she's willing to spend an arm and a leg on some kind of false hope? She's nuts. Every morning she counts the days remaining before my 18th. She keeps telling me maybe the war will end before you'll have to go there. And the war got your father, but it won't get you. The weight is slowly driving her insane, so I thought I'd end it. Better for the both of us. That's the master plan you've been talking about? Yeah, and I got some older friends who are getting drafted. If I volunteer now, chances are they'll send us to the same place. Then we'll be able to look out for each other. Against all expectations, this plan is not all bad. You just might have a chance of surviving, Nicholas. Fireproof, I told you. A prophet staff. And I got a new mixture. Okay, so that's two things I can make for her now. If possible. No, there's the inn. here we have shops. What do we have here? Nothing I need. Although this stuff I can make. But this isn't the crafting I was wanting. Oh. I can craft my own things here. Well, at least get the blueprints for them. And what do we have here? Diluted memory. The dregs of a spectral monster gathered in the Solna Plains for reasons unknown. The Daryon Lake is a beacon for the souls of deceased monsters. The life of a monster is turmoil of emotions they don't have. Hey, but it doesn't say what they're used for. Useless bauble, projective lens, red widow fang, titanium alloy, venom glands, optic laser, titanium crystal, dream essence, soul imprint, venom extract, titanium scrap. You too. A minute of your time, please. Then be quick. We have little to spare. It will be short, I promise. Have you seen a Dunrear around these parts? Yes, I've seen a few. The one we're seeking is different than most. It's sporting a single horn among its antlers. And his mane, Rel. Don't forget his mane. Of course, sir. Its mane shines brightly in the moonlight. You wouldn't be able to miss it even if you wanted to. I would never forget it. Never forget how magnificent it was. And I want it dead. I want the Dunrear dead. Kill it and bring me back its horn. Priestess, you cannot refuse me this. You cannot deny me salvation. Please, save the soul of this dying old man. A moment, old man. We have not seen the Dunrear you seek, and we have no time to go big game hunting. I don't understand. Why is the fate of this beast entangled with your own? 3 years ago, the Dunrear it killed, and my sons, he... Don't let yourself be overwhelmed by emotion, my lord. You know the anger makes the worst of your condition. Allow me to continue. 30 years ago, Dunrear erupted into my master's domain. In but a moment, it threw itself at a young man who had just completed his coming-of-age ceremony and pierced him with its sword. And just as quickly it came, it disappeared, leaving behind the lifeless body of my master's only heir. We've scoured the world year after year to track it down. To no avail until now. We know that this Dunmer is prowling around Haralsor. Why do you want its horn? Token of its demise, and I need it. I need it. That is all you need to know. Let's leave it at that. So, will you do it? If by chance we find that beast on our travels, then we will enter your plight. There's also a monetary reward. That is any incentive for you to reconsider your debtlessly busy schedule. Also, all the hunters in the region may have valuable information on the beast's whereabouts. Provided they are willing to cooperate, of course. Then remember the horn and a man that shines in the moonlight. This can't be right. This can't be an Uralik. Uralik? What is it? A mythical beast presumed anointed by the gods, tasked to bring their wisdom to the people of Daryon. But they disappeared centuries ago. And is the old man's stories made up? I do not know. He seemed pretty serious, and the part about his son is making me uneasy. Why? The Earlies have been known to occasionally kill young men on the day they come of age. Apparently they were gifted with foresight, but with one gaze they could determine the future of a person. And they would use that gift for one person, one purpose only. To find people who would commit horrible crimes and terrible atrocities. And kill them before they reach the moment of their lives. In order to prevent those atrocities from happening, right? Exactly. Well, okay, that was a lot. Um, yeah, that's just for alchemical stuff. That's not the stuff I need. Gem cutter. Hey, look at me. Look at me. Come on, really? There needs to be a cutscene when I get to the thing. I leave you 1 month with that sword and it's still good as new. We get an agreement. I would use the sword for a month, and don't try to weasel your way out of it, you little runt. I told you to test that sword in a real combat situation, not letting its beauty sleep in your scabbard. Hey, I did my best. You actually know how durable this thing is? You're a disgrace, Colbo. Get out of my sight. I thought you had what it took for the job, but I was obviously wrong. Get. Hey, you promised me a reward in exchange for... Don't make me gut you, pal. Your innards would make this lovely payment look bad. I do not have enough things. Oh, don't tell me it's gonna be like this. Oh, please don't tell me it's gonna be like this. Well, it's also gonna show 5 attack, 17 speed, 41 control. 2 attack, 14 speed, 16 HP. Yeah, the Stone Lane has better things. Unfortunately, I don't have any more Catalyst Stone, and don't think I've come across Chitin. And we just got this. Can I make this? No, I need one more antler. But that's good to know. If anything, I'll just get it off screen. I could just do it right now. Well, let's see what else there is here. You reprove your metal. Huh? After a closer look, probably not. The claymore on your back is probably just for show, I'd say. But took you the wrong all the way. But you're really not the type I like to impress. Whoa, this one got some kick on his time. Sure you're not here to test some of my swords? No, guess not. Not with this scrawny shoulder of yours. You're going to see now, Gramps, you start making sense if you want this conversation to go anywhere. By the dead gods, we got a thinker over here. He wants the whole story. Then listen, thinker. I'm trying a new alloy for weapons for our boys to use against the Arclights back there. It's a sort of Arcadian steel tempered with a bit of crystal. It's supposed to give it some magical properties. And I need to know is how it withstands long-term damage. The enchantment is volatile, and I wouldn't want it to evaporate after 1 or 2 blows. Against the volunteers I keep tasking with this mission are pathetic excuses for warriors. For the life of them, they just can't seem to wear the blade out. Probably not even trying, though. They happen to knock a couple of wolves out, and they believe there's some kind of legendary swordsman. I need someone who will take this blade out for a spin in a shower, and not in spring water, if you catch my drift. This baby needs violence. Want some tough enemy to slay, or slaughter orocos by the thousands? I just want that blade worn out by the time you come back to me, and it's magic to plead. And what do I get out of this? A thank you, maybe? Or even better, a cup of tea. I'm the best blacksmith there is, kid. I'll let the feisty brain of yours imagine what it's like to be in my good graces. So, interested, Wimp? Give me that blade and don't cry when you see what I make of it. Hey, I'm not that blind girlfriend you left in the Blackwater Village, champ. I need more than empty promises. these things do I have? Well, I should just get all of them because, like, okay. And what do you have? Oh, I can make that thing, and I can make those. I forgot how many chitin things I needed, so I'll just buy 2 now. Thank you. Oh my god, that really helped out. Did the game just freeze again? Oh no, I can make another stone cutter and evolve it into this. What? I already made this. Okay. Now what do I need? I just need... I just need to get 2 more of those catalyst stones. Okay. Heck yes. I'm not going to do this quest now. I will, however, do it later. Is it you? Alfarius? Talk to Myrna. She has eyes everywhere. She lives in a gaudy tent with garish colors. All the tracks of stupid youngsters grinning like idiots, and you'll eventually get there.
So, what's next?
Finding Lady Myrna, so it seems. From what I heard, she's a renowned soul searcher.
A soul searcher? Oh, for the dead god's sake.
Mm-hmm. Little distraction here.
Is there a problem?
Can't stand them. Con men and women preying on people gullible enough to believe them.
Well, I don't hate them.
Don't tell me you're actually buying their hogwash.
I don't. But at the very least, I find it entertaining.
Great. You'll do the talking then.
No, was it you?
I know who you are here for. Your elusive master, Alfarius.
That is correct.
Sit down. First things first, let me decipher your spirit. Not you, priestess. There is little light to shed on your soul. No shadows within you. You're a setting sun, a perfect orb of searing light clearing the path ahead. To scrutinize your soul would be as pointless as looking for shadows among the flames.
Maybe.
But for the young man painfully dragging himself at your side, it's another story. A story worth telling, actually.
Oh, no. Please, no.
Sit, boy. There are plenty of shadows to go about in your tormented mind. Let me approach these unwanted zephyrs.
Yeah, no. I'll keep my thoughts to myself if you don't mind. We're here for Alfarius. Do you know where he is?
For me to answer such a straightforward question would be an insult to the grand, ever-changing order. Life cares little for simplicity, and truth seldom reveals itself to such tedious inquiries. Like a worm, you have to writhe your way through darkness to find it. If you want me to reveal Alfarius's whereabouts, you will have to let me scrutinize your soul first.
That's what I figured. You soul-searching people just love hearing yourselves prattle on about the lives of others.
No need to be so rude, Daryon.
If she can really read my soul, then the way I talk will soon be the last of her worries. I can tell you that.
My, you're a lively one. It will be enjoyable indeed. So, sit.
No getting out of this, is there? Keep in mind, I'm not like the wide-eyed teenagers that come asking you for advice, Myrna. The war is behind me, and there's little innocence left in me for you to exploit.
Know that for my predictions, I need a small part of your essence, but a tiny fragment of your soul.
It's customary for soul searchers to ask you for a part of your soul before they predict your future. It's only for show, though. They don't actually take anything from you. Lady Myrna just wants you to voice your consent.
Seriously? Yeah, okay. Take a part of my soul if you want. Be my guest. Just don't go complaining afterwards.
Come, forsaken shard of destiny! Come, pledge of days long past! Let this carmine crystal be your new home!
Is that it? Alright, you can go through your usual routine now. Ooh, I'm sensing something. Great destiny ahead. Then, the light on your crystal goes off. It's the first time it happens to you. Then you tell me, I can't see it. I can't see your destiny. I don't understand. The star shines over your fate, young man, but I can't see what it is. But it is a great one indeed. There, I just did it for you.
Just let her focus.
I see. It seems you are wounded, young man. Beaten but unyielding. Torn yet still whole. Pride is your crutch, justice your path. You've been walking on the edge for some time now, unsure whether to take the leap. Your path will take you up hills and down vales, but always the edge alongside. Of these happenings, you're the unwilling actor. You long for nothing but peace. You are trusting the path to take you where you must, looking for an omen to help you make your choice. Yet...
That's enough! I let you have your fun. Play out your little performance. Now, tell us where we can find Alfarius.
So impatient to meet your fate. I just told you that your trip will take you to many strange places.
Okay, seriously? This is the third time this game has crashed now.
One of these is a vale not too far from here. In its crucible, a handful of people. Lost, the whole lot of them. Amongst them, a prisoner by the name of Calder.
Calder?
You are to free him from his jailers. After, and only after you've done it, will I reveal Alfarius' location to you.
Excuse me, but I think Alfarius would want to meet us as soon as possible.
You know my conditions. Whether you choose to meet them is up to you.
If there is no other way, then we will do it. What do you say, Daryon?
Yes, we'll do it.
I'm surprised, Daryon. You didn't even argue with her when she tasked us with finding this Calder.
That's because I know him. At least, if he's the one I'm thinking of.
Who is he?
A fellow soldier, and a good man. We both served in the same company. If he's a prisoner, that means...
He's probably a deserter, just like you?
Probably.
I understand why you accepted so readily.
If he's a deserter, though, that means his captors might be fellow soldiers. If possible, I'd like to avoid harming them.
We will find a way to free Calder without violence then. Calder, a fellow brother in arms. I really wonder if it's merely a coincidence.
Of course it is. She's no seer, but she's good at flapping her gums, I'll give her that.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of these in scenes. But I'll get to I'll get to these in scenes in a few days. None of them have actually changed. Somehow I missed that on heading there. Yeah, I don't know why the game has crashed so much. So I'm gonna not play it for a few days. See if that helps it.